record.
Laughing while we storm through your fragile little scene. Hurricane girls, your nightmare and your meme. Tear it down, flip your crown. Chaos reigns, hurricane girls again. We're the hurricane girls, tearing down your world. Radical badass, never control. Laugh at your rules, flip your whole plan. Feminist fury with a punk rock jam. Hurricane, hurricane girls. Hey, rock jam. Hook rock jam. Hook rock jam.
Hey, you're on with the Hurricane Girls, and yes, that is exactly how I get out of the pool. Just levitating, tits and ass all hanging out. Yes, it's Tuesday night ish. Not when we record, but it will be Tuesday night when you see this. It'll be right before Christmas. And we are the Hurricane Girls. We are the daughters of darkness, the sisters of rage, the goddesses cursed upon mediocre men, and nature's happy little accidents. Fuck yeah, everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Let's get this year the fuck out of here, please. So over this year.
Out the door.
Out the
Throw it
fucking
away.
door.
Throw it away.
And so we're here. We're just gonna jump right in. It's girls' night, and I have with us my amazing besties here. Starting to my right, Hurricane Sim. How are you today, darling?
Oh, always a good day when I'm with my family.
Yes. Sasha, how's California today?
California is sunny and lovely
I
and
hate you.
chilly.
I hate you so much right now because there's snow sticking around here in Ohio. It's fucking stupid.
I think it's like 79. No, that's too. No, it's like maybe like 76, 77 today.
The weather here is 6-7. All my daughters are cringing right now. Hurricane Morgan, how are you? It's so good to have you back with us. How are you? You're muted.
I'm tired. I'm ready for school to end. I got 2 finals this week. I'm with my sisters and disters. So yeah, throw this year away. But
Throw it away.
still, we're almost
Right in the
done.
trash. With
Yeah.
us tonight for the very first time on camera here, she's been in our audience, but Hurricane Hillary from the great area of New England. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you, Sheila. I hope everybody here is having a fantastic evening, and I hope everybody is gonna have a badass year for 2026.
Yes, and not badass in the oh my god, it's the Handmaid's Tale sort of way.
Yes.
Yes.
Like we gotta attack this head on.
Head on. Yes. And also joining us yet again. Well, actually, is it the first time, the second time? We can't figure it out because these shows are pre-recorded, but Hurricane Alia, our executive producer, how are you today?
I'm good. And it's so wonderful to be here with all of my family as my twin. Miss Cimarron had to say about us. I'm so glad to be with all of you today. You are all so beautiful, lovely, wonderful, etc. Pick a good adjective and it describes you. Oh, and audience, same goes for you.
Splendiferous. That's my adjective I'm picking.
Love it.
Splendiferous. Yeah, scrumptious.
Oh,
Yes, scrumptious. Yes. So yeah, we had other plans for today, but we thought, you know what the hell, they didn't work out. So we're here to just be girls and have a good time together and just kind of chill out. We were talking a little bit before the show about various things that are going on in our lives and where we're at and how we're wrapping up the year, and that's kind of where my head's at right now. So like, you know, looking back on 2025, um, things are definitely a little bit more bleak than they were when we started the year. So last year at this time we were able to know that the election didn't go the way that it should have gone, and we didn't yet have the Mango Mussolini in charge at that point. So it was, for me, there was like a certain level of denial that I could have up until the inauguration. But this whole year has been a lot of disappointments. But then
Yeah.
I think it's also brought some of us closer together. Like
Absolutely.
it's this year has definitely brought my friend and bestie and big booty Latina Sasha into my life a little bit closer. Yes.
Oh my
So I'm
God.
thankful for that. Oh my god. Flip the hair. Yes, we're all taking selfies before the show. Or no, we're not all taking selfies. We're all receiving selfies. Yes, and also having, I've known Hillary for a few years now, but just having her come closer into orbit and just get to know the rest of us, besides just having Starbucks with me, it's been
Yes.
amazing. I'm so glad that I hate to say I'm glad that weird shit happened that you had to be in this position, but I'm sort of glad it just pushed you more towards us.
Same. I feel like you're the greater purpose, this group.
Yes, I
That's how I feel. I feel like when I was in the situation that shoved me to want to get closer to you, it was sort of a gift, trying to find the silver lining in it all.
I love that. I love that. But what are y'all's plans for the holiday? Sorry, I forgot to put my phone on silent. What are y'all doing? Like, are you making merry this year, or are you just kind of just chilling, or what's going on? Morgan, what's your plans? What are you doing?
Um, I will be spending time with my family. Not really sure if I'm gonna be with either my family or my man. But we will see. I'll definitely be celebrating my High Charter Day, which is coming up this month. Um, Definitely will be doing a more reflecting, more praying because this year broke me, both literally, figuratively, emotionally, mentally, physically, where I almost died again. And I've seen the doctor's office more times than I could even count. So my goal is to get healthier, graduate. Uh, yeah, at this point, I'm just trying to take my time as I go because while this was figuratively the first 5 months of this year were the absolute worst. Y'all may Hillary, you're not aware, but the majority of the cast knows what happened. But then these last 7 months have been very restorative, very cool, very healing. Um, there was a lot of things I was expecting this year, but it's Christmas. I'm actually happy and I'm not depressed. So I'm excited.
Well, you joined the Hurricane Girls at the beginning of this year, and like it was
I did.
sometime around January that you joined, and so here we're coming up on our anniversary of having you with us. And Sim, was it January? Yeah, it was something
It
like that.
was January.
Yeah, and Sim joined us about the same time because y'all are season three girlies, and Alia was with us. I think season three is when you really started participating, right? Um,
Yeah, it was.
yeah.
I mean, I think it was one or two episodes into season three,
Hmm.
maybe.
We're getting ready to go into season four. We're starting off strong with Lamb Chop this year. And who knows what else. Um, it's going to be a great 2026 for Hurricane Girls. I am certain of that. And then Sasha joined us. She's been with us for a few shows, and then like it's been, we've had people come and go through our show here. We miss Evie right now, who's having her struggles. Miss talk to, if we're pre-recording more, we may get to see Barbie again. Like we talked to her, and she's like, "Oh, you're recording early? Then yeah, I'll come on sometimes." But miss everybody who's coming on through here. Doors are never locked on the place. So when it becomes too much to be on a weekly podcast and all that, sometimes the pressures of life get to you. And then there's the cats that are a constant presence here.
Hey, you like it? You know how they like, obviously they want to be camera on the camera because they don't just jump up on my lap, right? Where you can't see them. They jump up on my shoulder. So it's like right there for the camera. This is Foster.
Beautiful.
Foster. Yeah, I'm particularly thankful though for y'all and for the additions to my family, because in this year, my family, my children grew from 2 to 6, which is an amazing. It's a lot of change, and God help me, I'm dating somebody who has 5 kids, so. A big family has always been something that I would celebrate. Like I
And it's
love,
about to grow some more.
right? Because by the time this show airs, I will have my second grandson. Yes, it's currently we're on December 6th, and this is going to air on December 23rd. So by then, baby, my grandson will have made his appearance on Earth, and my daughter Kat is ready for that. Bringing into my life Britt, Kat, Sam, Ev, and just adding those bonus babies, but no less my babies, to my life has been fantastic. And Sam wanted to be with us here today. Various health issues have precluded that from happening, but just all love. Like it feels like in the face of hate, in the face where certain people in power want to say, trans people are harmful for families, trans people are harmful for kids. Somehow I keep picking up cis people's babies.
Yeah.
I keep,
Mm-hmm.
and just, it's not hard to care for a family. I thought it was growing up because my family was awful. Like, my parents were terrible. I didn't think I could be a good mom. My kids say otherwise. So what can I say?
I've seen otherwise. I've seen otherwise.
We'll be talking to those kids in the coming year. I know Hermie has already reserved her show. She's like, no, this is your birthday present to me, Mom, is that I get to be on Hurricane Girls.
Love that.
Yeah, and then Britt and Kat are gonna team up to talk with us next year and in January about their experiences with parental alienation and estranged parenting. They are not in contact with their bios, and that's why I'm able to have them as daughters. I mean, be honest, I shouldn't have had a chance. I should have never stood a chance to be these wonderful women's mom, because their moms should have taken taken over. They're like, I know, I can tell you for a fact right now, I could not be Morgan's mom. Like Morgan would be like, no, I already got a mama, and a good one at that. We love Hurricane Mama.
Yeah, I will definitely tell her you said that.
Hmm. Even though she doesn't let us cuss.
Honestly, mom does not like, honestly, it's not even just y'all. It's me, it's what I watch. She doesn't like
Hmm.
profanity, and I can definitely understand that because
Yeah.
even I'm starting to pull back from a lot of stuff because it's been triggering me, it's been messing with my mental health, spiritual health, and I'm like, you know what? Okay.
That's
Mm-mm.
literally why they call them curse words because it's like a spell. It's like a curse. It can be used in, it creates negative feelings and vibes.
You know, and it just now hit me. And you make a valid point, Hillary. Another point for Hillary on the board. Scratch that, 10 more points.
Yes. And I feel like, and I feel like I've watched Alia blossom here this year too. We don't talk nearly enough about Alia on this show, honestly, because like,
Always like, I like to be behind the scenes.
right, this they have
If
been
I could have,
behind, they've been behind the scenes this whole time, but like anything that y'all have seen on Hurricane, because like y'all remember when we had Flaming Grant on Sim?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Love me
we
some Flaming Grant.
right. That was from Alia. Like like that
Nice.
was
I'm not sure I realized that.
that was well. It was. I was like, who can we have on? And Alia's like reaching into the stars and like maybe we should get Flaming Grant. And I'm like,
Solid choice.
I'm
That
like,
was excellent.
fuck it, we're doing it. And then I emailed Flamey, and it was on from there. And I was like, Alia, we did like you put that out there, and there's been others that we have sort of collaborated on. I'm always sticking my fingers into pies, but Alia has been the one behind being like, Sheila, we need to do this, we need to make sure to confirm this, we need to do that. Like, we used to work off a script. We are far too ADHD to continue doing that, I think. But like, just the fact that this sibling was behind us, pushing us and loving us through this show.
Sometimes annoying some of you through the show,
Sometimes.
but what sibling doesn't do
Sometimes.
that?
I mean, sometimes I listen. I never do anything wrong. I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
Yeah. So it just, yeah, having you finally break through the shell and coming on camera, of this now being the second or first time, depending on which order you watch these shows in, um, it's fantastic, and I appreciate you so much. The show would not be what it is without you.
Thank you. That means a lot. That means a lot. And my life is immeasurably increased by knowing each of you and collectively all of you. And you've given me so much to think about, so much to um, really examine. Um, sorry. Um,
It's okay.
and um, I apologize.
For what?
Don't you
You have
dare.
nothing to apologize for.
I mean, I didn't come on here to do this today, but
None of us
I
ever do, but Sheila brings this out in all of us.
I
So
have to make people cry. It's the Mary clause in your contract.
it's the Barbara Walters part of the show. So
Yes. It's the
um,
salty historian clause in your contract.
yeah, yeah. By the way, Mary, missed you today. Love you.
Yeah, she's not feeling well today. We miss her.
But yeah, it's been. I would never say it's a curse. I would never say it's even it's not even in no way is it heavy lifting. It's like as much as you mentioned that like there's some ADHD tendencies here and there, not calling names, pointing fingers or anything, but it's that even is like what is this whenever you really love the people that you choose and choose you.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what I mean to say is that whenever you have people of such importance to your own thought patterns and really changing how what it means to be real and be really present and be safe.
Yes, that's the key,
I
honestly.
think that's what I want to say.
Yeah.
But I love all of you.
Love you too.
Love you all, yeah.
Aw. Sasha, it was not
That's
about you
all
for
you.
a whole minute there, but now it is. Okay.
Oh,
So
Morgan.
you coming in and being such a light to us here has been great. And Morgan, you're about to make me cry too. Like honestly, a moment, a moment for Morgan here. Like, let me pause on you for a minute, Sasha. I know it's not going to be about you for the next little bit. Let me
I
just
mean, you
look at
keep
you,
saying
Morgan.
that. You
I'm
keep
I'm
saying
gonna
that.
I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna say something about Morgan too, because she did mention about her struggles, and she struggled so much this year, and she's here despite all odds. The fact that through her unwavering faith and through her support system and just being here, I just remember the day she thought she was not going to be able to be a part of this show. She called me crying, and she's like, "It's too much right now. I don't have time. Like I'm stressed. I need my Tuesday nights." And she was so afraid that that was the end of us with her. But you are with us forever. Whether you're on the show, in the group chat, or anything like that. Yes, Hurricane Mama hugs. I'm stealing that red bonnet, by the way. I love that. But just
Oh, Morgan.
seeing the confidence that she had when she joined us versus the confidence she has now. It's a total game changer. Especially given all that you've struggled through, Morgan. And I want to say, just from the Category 5 Hurricane Girl here, I love you. And I'm so happy to be your sister.
Puppy.
And I'm sure that's echoed around the room here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now we give Morgan a moment to compose herself, and we move on to Sasha.
Please talk about
Yeah.
Sasha. Hold
Yeah,
on.
we're talking about Sasha because Sasha came to my attention through another former guest that we had on the show. And just kind of got to know her in the live. We ruthlessly and mercilessly mocked her.
Things,
Um,
some things don't change.
but every time we did, and I started to think, God, maybe we ought to lay off a little bit. But then she just, I don't know whether it's like scabbed over like trauma or what, but you always laughed along with us. Like it was never laughing at you. It was always laughing with you, and you have such a soul cleansing laugh
Very.
that I was like, I am so immediately drawn to this person, and just stepping outside of that limited live and unfortunately the limited people running it, and getting to know you as a friend, just talking on the phone, talking online, having those moments of connection, and just like there's a persona that you have, but like there's so many layers to that onion, and it's a spicy onion that I get the pleasure of getting to peel back. And we all do, and just knowing you and having I mean, you've not been with us long,
Yeah.
but having you as part, it feels like there was a spot that was open that needed to be filled, and there you were.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the fact that I cannot talk to you without smiling, the fact that you sat through an entire interview with a puppet and wept like a baby.
We've already established that is not a puppet.
I did. I did.
Yes. Y'all will see that next week. Yes, next week.
Go watch it. Go watch it.
No, watch it. Please watch it and share it with all your friends.
Please
But
watch
just
it.
seeing Sasha just revert back to being 5 years old
Yes.
and tears streaming down those gorgeous cheeks. Just amazing. Thank you for being part of my life, Sasha. I'm so happy for
I
that.
love you, Sheila.
Oh. And Sim is over there thinking she's going to get away from all of this. No. Oh no.
Undo nothing. Undo
No.
nothing. You can't prove it.
Because Sim was the first person out of all of you that I approached to rebuild this show after our previous cast had not imploded but had gone different ways. I said, hey Sim, do you want to be a hurricane girl? And it took her so long to answer it. So fucking long that I almost got to have one breath.
At least like 0.2 milliseconds. you know?
Right. Is that a question? Is that a question, Sheila? And it was never, it's like ever since, honestly. But
You're muted.
yeah, Morgan, you're muted just in case you were going to say something. But
Oh, it's not just me. I'm usually the one that's muted.
I think my standout moment for you for this year has been the episode that had my kids on it, where you just took over and you're like, I'm running this show, and I'm gonna like this is gonna be a family therapy session, and here we go. And just I don't know what there is I can say about you that I wouldn't, because you and I transcend friendship.
Mhm.
You and I, like, we're not just friends. We're not just sisters. Like, I feel like you can be sisters and not have that kind of cordial relationship. Like, you can be sisters and see each other twice a year at holidays and send each other Christmas cards. So it's really not adequate to describe you as one or the other. I really think our language fails us
Mhm.
when
agree.
it comes to relationships like this, because there isn't a word for someone. The closest I can get to a sister soulmate, and that how many times over this year have you taken the hands of one of my children and just guided them through the worst times of their life or celebrated the best times. And how many times have you sat and listened to me talk about whatever nonsense I'm doing and sat there non judgmentally, probably judging a little bit? Like, it's way back in the back here. I'm not going to say it, but
We're caps. It's our nature. So
yeah.
sorry.
Exactly.
We
We can't help it. I mean,
listen.
it's literally in the stars. We were born with it. We can't help it. Sorry.
We're born
Be
judgy.
peaceful.
We're
We
born judgy.
listen and we don't judge out loud.
Exactly.
Correct. Right.
That's it.
We listen and we judge silently.
Right, exactly. We silently judge.
But it's really hard to do that when the person that you're talking to is a fucking empath. So, like, I'm like, what are you thinking, bitch? What are you
Well,
thinking?
that's the
Like,
thing. I mean, you know, you're thanking me for all these things, but there's been multiple times this year, like, where I was out, like, I wasn't even at home. I was at a random place and I'm like just having a stressful moment. And I get this random text from you going, "What's wrong? Are you okay?" And I'm like, how the hell? Like, how are you doing that? Like, I could be anywhere. I could be at a Walmart or whatever, not, you know, and it's like, but I'm having a moment, and she's texting me going, "Okay, what's going on?" Like, it's the craziest. Like, I think that you're right. I mean, you know, we definitely have a connection that kind of transcends those things, and you know, it's an honor for me to be able to be there for your kids because it's an honor for me to know that they trust me, you know,
mhm.
in that way to reach out to me and to receive my support, you know, when I'm able to give it to them because, you know, we've all been through things, they've been through things, and trust is a difficult thing when you've been through trauma. So just the fact that they're willing to open up and, you
Mhm.
know, let me in a little bit is, you know, is an honor. Um,
You have to understand that there are times when I'm talking to them and they'll be like, hey, can you get Auntie Sim on the phone? Or, like Hermie will be like, well, I heard Auntie Sim say, and she'll just spout off some profound.
The first time you told me that you were talking to her and you guys were having a great heart to heart that I won't go into, but it was like, and you're like, and you said to me, and you're like, I asked Hermie like where she got the information, like the things that she said to me that were so kind and supportive and or
Mm,
whatever it was that you said. And she goes, I listen to Sim. And I was like, wait, what? Like I was
yes.
like that it blew my mind that like something I said impacted her in such a way that it was able to be beneficial to bringing you guys closer. And that meant a lot to me because, you know, I think as adults, we kind of, as a whole, we kind of, I don't want to say disregard, but we kind of minimize the amount of impact that we have on teenagers, especially, right? Because
Mm,
they're kind of doing their own thing and, you know, and living their life and whatnot. And like in that moment, like knowing that I had said something that she held in her mind and applied, like that was worth everything. You know,
mhm.
you couldn't tell me nothing for a month. I was like, you know, it was it meant the world to me. So it's I mean, it's an honor. And this show has changed my life. You don't understand. Like, I don't think I told you this part yet, but I don't think I told anybody else, but um when I had Thanksgiving dinner with my mom, we were talking, and I don't remember what was going on. Maybe we were talking about one of our upcoming guests or something, and you know, and my mom's like, "Oh, I watched the show," and I'm like, "I'm sorry, what?"
Hi.
Right, and I go, and I'm like, "Wait, what?" She goes, "Yeah." She goes, "And I'm friends with Sheila." I go, "Wait, what?" I'm like,
I had no idea.
right, and I'm like, "Wait, what?" And then like she's read Abby's book. Right? Like,
Mhm.
so, like, this show has not only changed my life, but, you know, it's something that, you know, is impacting, you know, my mom's too. And like, she supports that. And, you know, and I'm Gen X. So she's the baby boomer, you know, generation.
Yeah.
And so, you know, there are people out there that are being impacted by the things that we discuss on here and this show. And, you know, I think we can't forget that.
I hereby apologize for one or two things I might have said about boomers on this show. Not
Right?
nearly all of them. No. But yeah, it's like the way that you have embraced my kids, and honestly, the way everybody has embraced my kids, and everybody. There's Tia Sasha, there's Auntie Oya, Auntie
Uncle.
Morgan, Uncle.
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 Right. Sorry, Bad Sheila. Yeah, got to get it right.
It's new.
It's
I'm
new.
trying it out. I'm seeing how it fits. If it doesn't fit, I'm gonna be returning it and demanding a full refund.
Full refund. Yeah, but just to hear Sam say Tia Sasha, and just to talk about
So
like the
sweet.
cooking, and it does like it takes a village. Truly, it takes a village to raise these kids, and they all like it's unusual to have a group of teenagers that wants to spend time with
Yeah.
their 49-year-old mom and her crazy ass friends.
3-year-old and up friends.
Yes, like I have not failed to appreciate the time that we spend on TikTok, that Hermie and Ev
Yes.
and occasionally Drew just get on there and hang out with us. Like, what the fuck is that? Like
It's something.
They
it's
keep us young.
they do.
They
And
give us a
speaking
whole different perspective in life too. I
speaking
love
of
it.
young, the baby in the group here, yes, Hillary. Like I don't think anybody here has nearly as much history together as you and I do. Um, but
Just we're more behind the scenes history. We haven't been in the public as much.
right. Hillary was always the moderator in the background, like always the person on the chat, like that I met after a really shitty time in another creator's live, and just happened to know Hillary through that. We chatted a lot, and then one day I got a text from Hillary, or a message on TikTok or something like that, like, "Hey Sheila, you live in Toledo, right?" I'm like, "I'm coming through. Do you want to meet for coffee?" And I'm like, "Sure." Like,
It was
and
awesome.
yeah, like she came up, and was driving through my town, and we I was brand new to Toledo at the time. I didn't know where all the great coffee shops were. I have so many better recommendations I would have given at this point, but
Well,
like,
when I go through the next time, we'll be able to go to one of those.
oh yes, I've got it perfect, the perfect place, honestly. Um, and then so I picked out a Starbucks, and I went looking for it, and it was not there. And I was like, "Oh, it's inside a Kroger. Like, it's inside a Kroger." Like, I went in there. I sat down. I was like, "Hill, funny story. Um, you'll have to walk inside the supermarket to get there." And she's like, "That's fine. I needed to shop for snacks anyway." And we sat down there. We had good coffee, good laughs. It was so much fun talking to her. And then her mom is fucking phenomenal. I love her mom. And just hanging out there for a couple of hours, and then she was like, "Let's go shopping." When we went shopping through Kroger, I like, next time we need to do something other than food shopping. Honestly,
Agreed.
like, no, we need to go to like thrifting or something.
That would be fun.
But just
Girly
doing
knows
that,
how to snack too. Like she's the queen of finding amazing things that are just,
Thank you.
have you heard of
yes.
this? No, it exists.
If we're going to Boston Market or something like that, just like, yeah, and then just
Oh,
it was really, but it was really bittersweet saying goodbye to her that day, and I was just like, "Oh, I wish you lived around here because we would hang out a lot."
absolutely.
And that's been our one and only so far time of hanging out together, and it has stuck with me for the years in between. And half of her has returned for all of this, because when I met her, she was in the beginning of her journey.
I
And
lost a lot of weight.
yeah, this
I am now
fantastic,
half of me.
this fantastic looking goddess here. She still was pretty. Let's not get that twisted. She was gorgeous. But yeah, just having her come in, and she comes to me and says, something really bad happened at this fan fest that she goes to every year. And friend group went rogue over some what I perceive to be inconsequential bullshit. You know, like stuff that friendship should not be ended by.
By any of those types of things. Yeah.
And she was devastated. And we are the Hurricane Girls, and our whole thing, if we are nothing else, is a place to belong. And I was like, no, girl, get in here, get in here, hang out with us, get to meet my friends, get to know my crew, and you didn't know really any of these people beyond what you'd seen on Hurricane Girls,
Yeah.
because she's a viewer, like not a panelist, and she got to know us through being in live. And then the other day, Alia was I told Alia that I had invited you on to a show, and Alia was like, "Is this Hillary's audition to be on a show?" And I'm like, "You know what? Like, why not?" And so, our newest addition to the Hurricane Girls roster, I present to you Hurricane Hillary. Welcome to the show.
Yay,
Yes.
welcome.
Yay.
Yes.
Big kitty.
Yes. Wait, there's a doggy on the screen. First time. What has Hurricane Girls gone to?
Let's go on to the cats and
Honestly.
dogs.
Like, we were supposed to be strictly cats only here.
I have 4 dogs, so that's
Only
gonna be hard.
pussies.
Look how pretty she is. She's a little girl.
She is
Pim's
pretty.
yeah, but her is so cute. Now we got hot dogs and
And spicy pussies.
I didn't want to say it out loud because I didn't want mom to be like, "Hmm." I'm like, I'm talking about a cat.
We do not need Hurricane Mama coming in here swinging. No. But I just want to say for 2025 that I love where we are at for what we have to work with. Like, we are all on a journey. We are all not where we want to be right now. But we're getting there, and we're getting there together. And I am grateful for everybody that is in this particular. We can talk about the other ones. We can talk about Mary and how Mary's life
The other
has
ones.
been changed by this show. Um, couldn't really talk about Mary without bringing Miss Emily on again one more time. But yeah, by the way, Miss Emily says hi to y'all. Yeah, that's another thing. Our guest on this show, I love the fact that I was able to reach out to Lamb Chop. That I talked this week to Betty Aberlin from Mister Rogers' Neighborhood. That I have been able to like, I'm sitting there with Blank Era while her new single dropped,
I
and
was there with
talking to her
you.
about it. You were there, yes. And then I messaged her afterwards. I'm like, damn, bestie, I knew it was going to be good, but damn, this is good. And just like getting to have that connection and see the looks in their eyes and hear Betty from Gold Step saying, please let me know anytime you want me to come back on this show, any fucking time. And she's done it. Like, come back on the show, to have my favorite bands in my contact list, to meet people who have made a difference, and to have them say of us what I heard said in my live last night when surprisingly somebody came into the live last night. Those of you who were there last night probably remember.
Hi
Uh,
Dee, love you.
yeah, maybe Anna, her coming in and saying that the Hurricane Girls gave her a place to feel welcome.
And she was dropping gifts.
Yes, yes.
Just
She was
making
like,
it
I want to
rain.
pay it forward to those who
I
who
got a
are
whole
who gave
galaxy
me
last
strength.
night. Like,
I
you
know.
know, like just knowing that our place is the place where people feel safe, where women, let me just adjust this. Men, you are not safe in this space. Cis
You are
cis men,
judged to the extreme.
cis men, if you are allowed in our presence, you are on probation, sir.
Govern yourself
Yeah,
accordingly.
right. But for this to be a place, yeah, for this to be a place where women, I always hate this, but women and femmes and femme presenting people. I always feel like people say women and femme presenting people when I'm in the room because I'm the femme presenting person. But like, no,
Woman.
I'm part of the women too. It's okay.
You're absolutely a
Yeah.
woman. Anyone who says otherwise can freaking square up.
Let's,
Must be blind.
Oh,
Listen,
Hillary's gonna beat you up.
listen,
I will.
listen. If anybody says that Sheila is not a woman, you can do what Donald Trump did to my good Sigma brother, the previous president of the United States, and shove it all the way down your esophagus
all the way down.
and swallow all of it.
All the way down.
Put it in your tummy.
Mhm.
It's good protein. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry for me. Shit. I'm good.
That's
And
the
this
highlight.
is this is the same girl that was appalled at lamb chops use of the word F. Remind us all of that again. Explain that.
Keep in mind, she is a cute puppet, and she hasn't said it. I would be taken back, but eventually I would laugh.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Up next, we're getting Bert and Ernie on here to have a sweary argument.
Oh, that would be amazing.
That would be amazing. Yeah. But just, yeah, knowing that we're the safe space for women or femmes or non-binary, that means everything to me. It accomplishes every single goal that I had in making this podcast. At first, it was 3 women sitting around talking about sex all the time.
Nothing
And
wrong with that.
it was fun because it was Barbie.
Yay!
Then
I'm gonna call him after this.
do it. Do it. You and Barbie, I swear. Oh my God. I can't. Not on the same panel. I don't think I can. Because it gets
Look.
dirty. Now that you're in Mama Hurricane's house, like I can expect you to be a little bit with John, but never her.
Morgan will be definitely toned back.
It's kind of confusing when Sheila becomes the voice of reason on things. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not quite sure how that happened.
What happened? I don't feel well.
I mean, you will call him too if this was what was going on. I'm just saying.
Mhm. Look at the 6'4".
Miss Morgan.
That's new to 2025 because Morgan was single as fuck when she joined the show.
The show was.
And then 6'4" came along, and all of a sudden Morgan's coming in with an extra limp in her step.
Hey,
An extra limp.
it was a good limp too.
Uh-huh. And we know why that face is all bright and shiny.
That's not Korean skincare. That is not Korean skincare.
All I was saying.
Sasha has a whole harem of Enriques over there, so let's not worry about her. Yeah. Single, boot up, I've gone through all of those and more in 2025. I've gone from crazy ass boyfriend to Millimeter Peter to getting ghosted by someone to just having, hope going into the new year. I had the best conversation I've had in a while this morning, and my heart is full in many, many ways. My kiddos are all alive. My grandkids are doing okay. And my friends keep multiplying and keeping more and more. And there never seems to be a point where we hit too much, where we got to close the doors down, nobody else is welcome. And people who move on, they
Like
move on
Dove
with our
Cameron's song.
love.
If you
Yeah.
say I'm too much, baby, go find less.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
Dove Cameron said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with her on that.
Morgan, what's going on?
Morgan's
you
eyes
okay,
got
girl?
really wide.
She has a very shocked look on her face.
And she's all muted, so we can't hear anything.
You're muted, babe.
Yeah, wow. So, a member of Omega Psi Phi had passed away, and
Aw.
he looks awfully familiar. Wow. That's so sad. He was so young.
Who was this?
Oh, a guy in a part of Omega Psi Phi Houston had passed away. That's so sad.
Sorry.
I hate to hear that.
Oh,
I'm sorry to
wow.
hear that.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, he literally passed away yesterday. That is sad. He was literally like 30,
Wow.
30, hold on, 2025. Oh, wow. His birthday was next month.
Oh.
Bummer.
Yeah, he would have been 37 next year. Wow. That is young.
It is young.
That is super young.
See what I mean about how I've been trying to get on top of my health because I'm 34
Yeah.
and I'm seeing people my age dropping like flies.
I just realized I called Hillary the baby, and she's the same age as you are, Morgan. Yeah.
Oh, well, I was born in August. What month were you born in, Hillary?
July.
You're the
I'm still the
baby,
baby.
Morgan. You're the baby.
Yeah, but no, this is crazy. I mean, shoot, yesterday, one of my peers in my hometown was murdered. She's 33, and the
Goodness
perpetrator
gracious.
is my age. He locked up now.
Oh, for the love of.
Goodness gracious.
This is crazy.
This is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Mama, they arrested him. They hauled him off, and they had the news people came and was like, "Why did you do it?" And he just standing there looking miserable.
Let's
Tired out.
close the book on 2025, I think.
Yes,
Yeah,
let's
please.
close the
that's what I
book.
said. Throw away
Yeah.
2025. Just throw it away.
Yeah.
Give me 2026 because I got my popcorn ready for 2026.
So I've said what I have to say about all of you. If there's anything else y'all would like to say, and not necessarily about me, but like I'm not trying to fish for compliments or
Sounding
anything like
like
that.
There's a whole
But if y'all
book
wanna
about
say-
you.
A whole book, is it the DSM-5?
No, it's data science, but no,
Uh-huh.
there's a whole book about how awesome you are, Sheila. There's books, there's scrolls. Where should we begin? Volume 1 or volume 5,000?
You know,
Which one?
I will like you pick.
Okay,
Honestly.
fine.
Volume 666.
Ooh, yes. Yes.
That's great.
But if you can't handle the 666, you can go with volume 69.
Honestly.
You know what?
That's also my favorite.
Let's start with volume 67 and work our way down to
6-7.
How did that become Times like word of the year? Like how does that even
Sim, we're living in the upside down, sweetie.
well,
We
okay.
very much
Yeah.
are living in the upside down.
Yeah.
I still don't know what 6
I mean,
7
it doesn't
is.
even mean anything.
It doesn't mean that it means nothing. Yeah. It's just something kids scream. It's like 6, 7. Yeah, I'm like, oh my god.
I'm like a 6 and 6. Like this is all I could come up with. I'm like,
No,
what does that mean? I'm like, what does that mean?
you'll have to ask Hermie because Hermie won't have an answer either.
You
From
know
what
what?
I've gathered, it's a basketball player's height, and then that meme took off of the video of that
Mm.
like announcement of them talking about the specific basketball player's height. And then it just took off, and then people decided to turn it into a silly thing, and they were like 6'7". That's all I know. It still
Girl,
makes
I
that
no
heard a
sense
few
though.
different
Like
rumors.
how is a basketball player's height that big of a deal where people are going to turn it into that kind of a meme? Like,
Yeah, I
girl,
don't
that
even
is some
know. I
that
heard
is
a few different rumors. I heard it, came from like a song lyric, and
Mm.
then I heard it was just nothing. And it just, yeah, my brain hurts trying to figure it out. I mean, don't get me wrong, Gen X, we had some crazy ways that we talked and some crazy words. I understand that, but at least they meant things, right? I mean, I
Right,
could say a phrase, and if I said it to Sheila, she'd be able to say, "Oh, I know what that means," right? I
right.
mean, if I said to Sheila, "Gag me with a spoon," you're gonna be like,
Gross out as if.
right, exactly. Like you know what that means. So like, does it sound dumb? Yeah, absolutely. But it still meant something. I can
Oh,
use it in a sentence, that
oh my
makes
god.
I know
right.
I know we as millennials, we have some logos, but my personal favorite one is when just got real. That that will
Mhm.
forever be my favorite one. But yeah, 6'7". Never did I think I'd be like, baby, what does that mean? I'm old. Break it down. But here we are.
Here we are. So I am the book of 6, 7, apparently. So I'm gonna wallow in that for a little bit. But is there anything else y'all want to say about this year or about each other? What's your thoughts?
I'm
Sheila
looking
has
forward
been
to.
That
I'm sorry, go
sounds.
ahead.
Oh,
I
I
think.
was just saying, I'm using my data science book to say Sheila has been the light of my heart. She has been an amazing big sister, a dynamic woman, unapologetically herself, and not giving 0, 1, 2, 3, red, green, 5, 0, you know what, about what people think she is. Hold on. She is more than a conqueror. Yes, I know it's about preparing. She is more than a conqueror. She's a boss. She's a boss. You know what? Hold on. What else? Oh, ironically, this is page 69.
Yes.
Can I just say that Morgan filtered doesn't sound right?
It doesn't.
It
Like
just
I don't
sounds it
know.
sounds very strange
It
to me.
sounds like we bought Morgan off of Walmart.
Right.
I'm
It's Timu.
Yeah.
It's Timu Morgan.
Hold on.
They
Sheila's
took the sticker off.
Right.
Sheila is more than a conqueror. This is the censored Morgan. She is more than a conqueror. She is, oh Lord, I'm about to say scripture about Sheila. Good ones. Hold on. Well, I mean, you are the head, not the tail. So she's blessed when she's coming in, blessed when she's going out. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of lists. But that's just a small summary.
I love you,
Sheila,
Mo.
you are amazing and I love you so much.
Oh, I wanna like hug right now because you're just like right below me on the screen. I
Aw. And I
love
want to
you
throw
too.
flowers and tackle you with hugs too.
Oh.
Yes, tackle hugs. Let's do it.
And
Yeah.
glitter.
Oh, glitter. We're
glitter,
glittering this bitch
absolutely
up.
glitter. Adriana Nicole glitter.
Mm. Simi, you were
I
about
can
to say something before Morgan so eloquently and righteously praised me.
right, honestly. No, I was just gonna say I'm so thankful for all the shows that we've gotten to do this year. Me personally, of course, my favorite show is one with my sister.
Yes.
That was on here. That will always be my favorite. But I'm looking forward to next year and continuing to see what we do as a group and continuing to see who else joins us. It's exciting.
So far, we've got two bands lined up, and we've got got three of my kids lined up, and it's just gonna get better from there. So, well, not better than my kids, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Let's put it that way. That yeah. Hopefully, like I've had a few ideas about some guests, a few pipe dreams, a few realistic ones to grab. I still have a lot. Like I coordinate with my local library to sometimes get some of the guests they can refer them over to me, and that has been that made last year really special. I think because we did get a lot of great indie artists and a lot of. I could not get Allison Stoner on the show. I talked to her. They smiled at me. I talked to them. They smiled at me. They said I was beautiful and that they loved my makeup. And then we drifted apart like two ships passing in the library. And but no, they don't do podcasts, or they were only doing it when they were promoting the book. Which, by the way, um, if you haven't checked it out, go get Allison Stoner's book, Semi-Controlled Life. Um, very, very good book. And written by a mental health professional. She's licensed. They're licensed. So, yeah. But we're going to have a great year. So, anyway, who else wants to go? Like, I'm looking at you, Sasha.
¿Yo qué hice?
Yeah.
What did I do?
Hello.
Nah, I just wondered if there's anything you wanted to say to anybody, or if it's all about you again.
I mean, it's typically all about me, but in the spirit of Christmas, I'm so full of shit. Like, I honestly don't know how you guys like, just sit there and laugh.
When
Oh
you
my
feed
God.
the delusion.
Yes.
But I did. I want just like about everybody. And Sheila, honestly, like you talk about meeting me like on this live, and I was just like laughing. And I'm always laughing because the things that were being said were just so insane. So it's like, how can you not laugh?
Mhm. They were way out there.
They were like way out there. But but I too, I remember thinking like, oh my gosh, like this Sheila girl is so funny. Like she's so cool. And, because of that, like other party being able to somehow, right, like connect with you, and then just being like such a fangirl, I don't know why. I mean, I know why, but
Look into these deep blue eyes, Sasha.
just
Yes.
being such a like fangirl, and you would tell me like, no, it's okay, message me, and I was like, I'm not gonna message her because if I message her as often as I want to message like to message her, she's gonna think I'm like a weirdo. She's gonna think I'm like, who is this girl?
Well, I mean, half of that's true. We're all little weirdos. I mean, that's okay.
Thank you.
And and we would talk here and there, and she would just say like, message me whenever, like call me whenever, and I was just like, oh my God, I'm not gonna do that because like she's gonna think I'm a total like psychopath or like stalker or something. Because I just thought she was so cool to talk to, and I just thought she was so funny. And I had said this to you before, like I thought you were just so like extraordinary, you know, and then just over, the months and seeing your capacity to just love people and accept people, and it makes sense why all of us are like in this, little tribe together, because I feel like all of us have that capacity too. And it's rare to find, but like here we are, like we've managed to find each other, like in this crazy time. And I think it's so lovely. I think it's beautiful, and it's like a sisterhood, but it's also just like I don't know. Like I know that maybe I don't talk to Hillary every day or Sim every day or Morgan every day, but
Mhm.
I honestly feel like if I did text Morgan right now, and just say, Morgan, I'm going through it, or Hillary, um,
Absolutely.
you know what I mean? I
Should
feel
say,
like
get back on the show. We're still live.
I mean, even though, we all have like, our own individual, like side quest,
Mm.
relationships with the different members of the group or whatever. I honestly feel like I could message any one of you and be like, hey, like
Instantaneously.
I feel like you're probably the only, I know we don't talk a lot, but I feel like you're the only person that would like totally get this. And I feel like everybody would just be like, yeah, sure. Like, what do you
It's
need?
possible,
Yeah.
Sasha, that everybody is sitting there waiting for you to message them the
I
way
thought
I
about that
was.
too. I thought
See?
about that too.
Sim is like, can we please be friends? Like, come on.
Just
I
say the
thought
word.
about
Just say the word. Text me English, Spanish,
I
whatever.
I
Spanglish. Let's go.
I
Let's
was that
go.
way too. I was like, why is this bitch being so like she holding back on me? Like I no, and then when you did finally call and we talked on the phone for
forever.
forever, like you're not quite at Hurricane Alicia's status yet, where we've had a 12-hour phone call with lunch breaks and bathroom breaks, but no, it's just instantaneously,
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Hi,
instantaneously.
Lishi. Love you.
Yeah, and while you were just like, I don't know if I should call her,
I was so like,
Hillary's like, bitch, I'm in town. Let's go get
I
coffee now.
Yeah.
Sasha would be like in Toledo, being like, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna
I'm
bother her.
demure. I'm
Maybe it'll
demure.
be a bother. Maybe she doesn't like coffee and donuts. Maybe
Maybe she doesn't like food
yeah,
or beverages,
maybe she doesn't eat, or
Maybe she doesn't eat.
maybe
This
she
is what
doesn't
I
have
want to
skin
know.
on today.
Right?
This is
Right?
what I want to know. Hear me out. This is all I want to know. The coffee shop that y'all go to, is it run by Cafe Latte and them or no?
No, we Hillary and I met at a Starbucks.
Yeah.
Oh, close enough.
Yeah, if we were to do it,
If
if
we were to
that
do it
day would
all
have
over
been
again,
today, I've got loads of places we're gonna go, like boutique type coffee shops, or like really nice pubs or something like that. It would never be Starbucks again, ever,
Yeah, just
ever,
watch your coffee
ever.
intake, Sheila. We've had this conversation. Watch your
Oh
coffee
my
intake.
God, I went on a date to that one coffee shop and had four espressos, and my heart was like, "Kadum, kadum,
Oh,
kadum."
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I'm like, no. The whole next day, I was sick. I was like, "Oh my
You thought
God!"
you were dying. You were
And the
not
date
good.
didn't
I
even
thought you
work
were
out.
dying.
No.
The person I was like, I wasn't even sure if it was actually a date. Turns out later it was prelude to a date type thing, and it was like someone who had a girlfriend and was looking to add to their bullpen, I guess, but
Remember that.
The
you know
boudoir. Adding to the
yeah,
boudoir.
like, I'm sorry, I don't, I know that sounds judgmental. I am totally accepting of people in polyamorous relationships.
Of course.
What I am not accepting of is being in one, and
right.
more over you trying to see if I'm good for that without being upfront and
Yeah.
telling me, "Hey, I have a girlfriend and we're looking for side quest."
That's
You
Yeah,
wild.
know,
that's not cool.
No.
I'm like, no, and consent has to be informed all the
Of
way. But yeah,
course.
definitely the coffee shop that we were at, Hillary, it has a speakeasy in the basement. So, like, honestly, the
I
vibe,
love that.
immaculate,
I've
immaculate vibe.
I've never been to a speakeasy before, but I would love to go to one.
Well, get your ass to Toledo. And
right.
bring my daughters while you're there. You know, you're coming from Texas. Bring Kat and Sam.
Grab them.
Yeah,
And
and
the
my
grandkid.
grandkid. Just grab them. Just grab them.
Just grab them.
Yeah. And
Get in
we
the
will
car. Don't ask
all
any questions. Let's go. Just don't
we
ask
will
any
all
questions.
go to the
Let's go.
speakeasy. We'll just pretend that the baby is like a backpack or something.
My buddy.
Why is your backpack crying?
My birdie and me.
I'm kind of like, other than Mary, like Hillary's the only person that's been on panel that I've actually got to meet in person. So we have to change that for 2026, y'all. We got to
Why
do
is everybody
something.
so far away?
All
Well,
of
why
y'all
are
are
you
invited
in
to my
California?
I'm a California girl.
All of y'all are invited to my graduation.
True.
If I
Everybody
could get
could
there,
ship it
honey,
up
I
to
would.
Boston.
I'm telling you, you
Yeah.
got to figure out if they'll live stream it because I think that would be hella awesome.
Live streaming it,
there.
I am so there on the live stream for sure if I'm not there in person.
And a lot of schools do, so you should look into that and see if they do.
Please.
I definitely, because I have to apply for graduation in January. It's,
Yeah, a lot of these days, a lot of schools live stream it.
Morgan.
We need a family photo. That's what the show needs, is a family photo. We need, like, I don't know, Sim will be in the middle and we'll all just hover around her because she is the heart of the show after all. So, you know, I don't say that lightly. You know that, right,
I
Sim?
know. I know. I just have to stop myself from crying every time you say it because it's like
Uh-huh.
just like comes out of nowhere from the heart, and I just
It does.
it's the truth, though.
Yes.
You're literally the heartbeat of the show.
I'm like the frenulum of the show, loosely holding everything together. But yeah, you're definitely
Somebody's got to
the
keep
heart.
us on the train tracks.
It's
Right.
true.
I'm like, no, that's Alia. That's
Yeah,
Alia.
that's
Like,
true.
like
That's true.
Alia's like, who needs wake up calls?
Yeah.
Like, if this was literally, if this was an in-person record, they would be the ones providing the coffee and donuts. I'm
Oh, for
100% sure
For
of that.
sure.
They would be the one running from green room to
Oh, I
green room
would
to
be
green
getting
room.
people's donut orders. I would be
Right.
like, I will take the variety pack, please. Oh, it costs $8 more. Bet.
Yeah.
And I would have your donut, Sheila. I would have your donut, Hillary. I would have your donut, Sasha. If y'all want
Uh-huh.
2 donuts, I will take those orders too. If you will get the right beverage, let's say, because we already talked about coffee, we'll get you a lovely iced tea.
Mm.
I'm
But-
gonna be the one. I'm gonna be the one sitting there being a bitch. Like, I want a vanilla macchiato, half calf, 2 creams, 3 sugars. You know, and,
You must
you
just
know,
order it.
You're so high
And,
maintenance.
yeah.
I would be there wondering where my professional makeup and hair person is.
Hi.
Like, where are they?
I would probably still
Don't
be
ask me.
What'd you say, Morgan?
I'll probably still be sleeping.
Morgan will be over in the corner of the table, just like
Right?
just passed out. And I'm gonna have to tackle hug her from behind so she'll wake up. Be like, Morgan, wake up.
Me, I'm like, no, and probably use Sheila as a pillow.
I have 2 very large pillows. Yes.
Oh, that's fine. Move
I'll be
over.
sitting in the corner with my chai tea.
Right.
I love chai tea.
Chai tea is amazing.
I love chai tea.
I have 2 very large pillows, one Mr. and Rogers.
Oh, and,
I love
you know,
your shirt. Hold on. Can we take a moment for that
Oh, a
shirt?
moment for the shirt.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see.
Adorable.
It's the Pride version.
God, I have so many memories. Why do I hear that in my brain? Like, who hears that? That the sound of
I
that
hear
song.
I hear the ding ding and then the little
Yes.
bass line.
Yes.
Ding ding.
And there's nothing make-believe about those, honey.
No.
No, you can touch them. They're real.
Oh. That'd be
Not
weird.
you, not you, Alia. I don't want to take away your gold star.
Oh Lord, I got donut
Not
frosting.
platinum.
I got donut frosting on Hannah and Ruth.
What are
Donut.
we doing? Are we doing a boob check here,
Those are
Morgan? What's
for
going on?
that's leftovers for later. I'm just saying. Did you really have a good time if you don't come back from the get together with like crumbs all up in your bra?
True.
Like you have to take your bra off in the kitchen so you can sweep it up.
Every time I go to the movie theater and I get popcorn, something.
Yes.
Right there.
Popcorn without
Yes.
fail.
Yes.
Titty
Oh, I'm
corn.
starving to death.
I'm so sorry. It's
I'm
still
literally
morning over
starving
there
to
where you
death.
are.
It's 11:47. It's almost time for my lunch.
Ah, gosh.
And she's got to go make her
Hold on.
coffee that takes an hour. So
Let me hold on. Let me ring the servants here.
She has to go make her coffee that takes an hour.
All right. Will anybody else have anything they want to say? Come on, Alia. I can see that you are
I've just
ready.
been waiting. So I've said about how this has affected me, I think, but I say this as if it's like something. It's more than a thing to me. It's a real. I look at each of you and those of you who aren't with us at the moment, and I think about those of you who are, you've been on the show, and how wonderful it was to have you all as guests, and how much we enjoyed having you. But yeah, I when I think about like who plays what role to in and I know that Sheila, you don't like the word family, but thankfully, I guess thankfully for me, it's still like the idea of family is still there. It's still intact. It still means something positive to me, despite facing some challenges, some significant ones. But I look at each of you and I'm like, I mean, obviously I've got twin and like twin, we're under a month and we're gonna get a wonderful birthday gift from Miss Marjorie Taylor Greene, I hear.
I know I'm so over the moon about that.
And it's
She's
so
so
weird to have
kind.
like I've never known somebody who has the same birthday as me. And so it was immediate, it's like,
For those of you whose faces are like Hillary's right now, Marjorie Taylor Greene is resigning in January. So
Yeah.
there.
she
Yeah.
said, but when did she say anything we believe her? So we'll see
Yeah.
when it happens. But anyway, I hope that that's a domino effect that sends a lot more of them just shuffle off, shuffle off. I don't want to say this mortal coil, but
If you must.
see ya.
She's a
You know.
Um,
coward.
and I think about Morgan and how she's just like she's the same age as my blood sister. And I love you, Christy, if you're watching this. I love you to pieces, and I love your babies, and they bring so much joy to both me and to Chris, my husband, if anybody's needs to know that. But Morgan and Hillary now, y'all are right at the same age as she is, and I think of you and more easily as like sisterly, but I don't think of you as like kid sister, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah.
like I'm so glad to have that younger perspective, but still it doesn't feel immature. It doesn't feel at all immature. It feels different. And I appreciate the variety you bring. And especially now knowing Hillary and like her amazing, I guess amazing, but much more adventurous tastes than me. If y'all haven't seen it, go and watch her TikTok about apple pie, macaroni, and cheese. I just like, what is
I'm
that?
sorry, what?
What?
Yes. Oh,
Yes, apple
Sim.
pie, mac and cheese.
Welcome
Yeah,
back to the world, Sim. You're
Hello.
gonna experience Kraft apple pie and mac and cheese. Apple pie and
it's like
flavored mac and
mainstream
cheese.
brand. It's wow, it's something.
Yeah, it's Kraft.
Um,
It's
and
box
then
shit.
I'm oddly
Sasha,
curious
so
about this.
finally gets to be about you. Um, just having you now in this sphere just feels so right, and it's like it's just like she said, like for her kids to have like Atia, and it's like it's like I know that you feel positively towards that word,
Yeah.
and your blood nieces, nephews, uh, they've all been just so beloved to you, and it's so obvious that you have such a capacity for that. I mean, it seems mythical, but like that, Mexican family like togetherness that I wish more of us really understood. And despite your challenges that you've had, with your own past,
Mhm.
it's you still embrace and laugh, and just you're such a light, and I appreciate you. I'll talk about some folks that are not on the show at the moment. In case you watch, Mary, I appreciate your thoughtfulness, and I watch your history videos about women, and they're so like I feel so robbed. I feel so robbed that we weren't taught like half of history. It seems like ugh, like that just feels gross. Like, how do we not know about these amazing women, and not just nationally but internationally? And
Mhm.
I appreciate your approach, your thoughtfulness, your thoroughness is so impressive to me, and your attention to detail and your presentation and how much it matters to you. And your babies, I think that you keep doing what you're doing. I believe in you. I believe in you. So keep going with that. And I've already mentioned, but former show person and Hurricane Girl, I guess we can still call her that because she's still sister. Lishi, I love you to pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Same goes for you. Just keep on keeping on. I believe in you. I believe in you. You can be the amazing person that you are for everybody. Um, and who am I forgetting, Sheila? Help. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody.
This
Sam.
is like the Oscars,
Yeah.
you know.
I
I
know.
know.
You
It's
don't
just
have a
like
time limit. It's okay. Go
who's
ahead.
gonna
Take your
play the
pick.
music and show like
We're not going to take like a hook and like pull you off stage. It's okay.
well, I'll just address all of the her kids. Like y'all are so precious and individually y'all mean more than you think you probably mean. Because I have a large family, but they don't care to matter to my life. So having all of you and all of your antics and all of your grievances and your struggles, and for us to just at least be able to be there to hug you, and not necessarily physically, but like be with you in that way. And a lot of it is credit to the last person I'm going to talk about, and that's Sheila. You are such a gift. Yes, you. I know that it's like I've known you since last holiday season, but like I've gotten to know you even more, and you've brought me each one of these gifts. You brought me each one of these gifts, and it's like that present. Have y'all seen? I've gotten one of those, but one of those presents that's like a big box, and then there's a whole bunch of little packages inside of it that are wrapped up too, and you just get to open up like and enjoy getting to be with all of those wonderful, thoughtful gifts. And like, that's what you are to me. It's like you are the big gift that has all these wonderful gifts in it. And I'm so appreciative and so thankful that you welcomed me, even though I don't fit the normal description of the show. Um,
You do though.
Yes, you do.
Absolutely.
I love all of you so much, and I look forward to hearing from y'all every time that phone dings. Like, what kind of nonsense are these women up to today? And it's just like between all of the laughter and the eye rolls and the the commiserating and everything. It's just like, and I'm sorry, I'm like taking my moment because I
It's
haven't got to
okay.
say this stuff. But
Your moment is
I wanted to make
yours.
sure that all of you out there that are listening is finding people that really love and understand you and accept you is so important. And you need to find your tribe. You need to find the people that may not necessarily look like you or think like you or speak like you, but you need to work on finding those people. And you need to find people that you really just can trust. So
Yeah.
that's the gift that you've given me, Sheila, is you've given me people that I can trust. And that's hard to find. That's hard to find. And I love you and appreciate you so much.
Couldn't have done it without the gifts coming in from everyone around me and being those people. Like honestly. And I think I definitely don't want to leave out I definitely don't want to leave out Mary. Mary is just like I don't even know how to describe her sometimes. Like she has got such a wealth of knowledge and such
Mhm.
a fantastic way of conveying it with she knows so much about these characters without being and these people in history without being aware of how amazing and valuable she herself is, and knowing that she deserves happiness and pride and space and grace and all of these things, and watching her in the Miss Emily episode, finally the light coming on and her understanding that where she was is not where she should be, and watching her come to the realization that space is something we all get to take, and that we don't have to set ourselves on fire to keep other people warm anymore.
Mhm.
And watching her make those changes in her life and fight for her kids so hard and fight against herself and self-doubt, just watching that, it's been, gosh, those of you who weren't in the group chat, you wouldn't know, but like there's been so many nights of anguish and needing to be reaffirmed and reassured, and this group has done that. Like that we don't shoot our wounded in Hurricane Girls. We bandage it up, and we get we get it out there and we say, listen, chin up, tits out, lady. You know, that's her favorite phrase from the show. So just, having watched the a massive amount of growth, like she's one of the two that I know from in person, and seeing her in person and seeing the way that she looked the first time and the way she looked the second time and the way she continues to be, and knowing that she is struggling but she has a family for the first time. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to be that. And I'm grateful that she is here to enrich all of our lives the way that she does. And just having that fountain of knowledge that I know that she'll be there when we need it. And I would also be remiss to leave out Sam as a hurricane girl, even though she's my daughter. Just same, so smart, so amazing, yet so fragile. And I know that she would not mind me saying this. So the reason she's not here is because she made an attempt on her own life. And just knowing that, somebody so amazing and so beautiful and so wonderful can for a moment think that the world would be better off without them, or that they'd be better off unalive, or I can't begin to say how much I love Sam, and how much I have since the moment I laid eyes on her, since the moment I first talked to her. And adopted daughters are daughters. Adopted moms are moms. It's not a contract I wanted to back out of. And having her be here on the show and share her wisdom, her wit, and to just finally be in a place with people that took her in after being abandoned by her own mom, abused by her adopted family, and finally find a place. It has been my privilege. And Mama loves you, Sammy.
We love you,
If you're
Sammy.
watching this, and all of the rest of you, all the rest of my kids, I can't say enough. Hermie does the art. You know, she's the designer of the logo. She's every bit the Hurricane Girl, and all the rest of them. Just my heart has been so full this year, and you know, Abby, getting to read your book and getting to be, you know, part of your circle and becoming best friends, like just from being friends over the years and then finally finding our stride in friendship. What can I say? I've met the best kind of people, and you mentioned Alicia. I've mentioned Alicia. Alicia was on the show for a few episodes, and then decided it wasn't for her, but she never stepped out of my life even once, and has been there for everything I've gone through with my kids and everything else. And I grew up not being able to be attached to anybody. So my parents moved every 3 years. I had to say goodbye to my best friends every 3 years of my childhood, if not less. I had parents that didn't give a fuck about me, didn't care about who I was, abused me and misused me and spiritually beat me. And I hadn't been able to create those close bonds until you guys. So whatever gifts I have brought you, you have brought them back to my life a million times over. I go to bed at night not feeling alone. And Sasha, you can text me any fucking time.
I text
want
you all the
to.
time now.
You do. And you better. And that's everybody. Like, I don't care what time of the night it is. I don't care if I'm at work. I don't care if I'm somewhere trying to climb Mount Everest or whatever like that. Like, I would definitely die up there. So y'all text me before I do. It's never unwelcome. It's never a burden. It's never the wrong time. It's
Agreed. Same.
You're my home. All of you are
Glad
my
I
home.
found you all at the end of this year. And I can slowly get to know all of you more. So
You're gonna like me the best, Hillary.
I bet I will.
Don't forget I'm buying you donuts and coffee, okay? Don't forget that.
And I'm your fellow millennial sister who will 9 times out of 10 will crash out behind some asinine stuff for both cultural and what in the world is going on. Sheila,
Same.
don't even think about it. I know what you're gonna do. Don't do it.
Yeah, I posted
Oh,
something the other day on Facebook and it was a joke. And Ms. Morgan is like one of the first to comment. She goes, "Man, I was about to crash out on somebody." I was like,
Yes, I read that and I was like, oh, I'm going to the comments. I want to know who this is. I'm going to put their face on
Ba-
blast.
Baby, I was ready because I was like, first of all, oh,
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
I knew
I
who
was like,
had my back, and that was nice. That was nice.
I
right.
was like,
Yeah,
oh,
millennials,
hell
we don't
no.
mess around. We will have your back.
Yeah,
We're
it's
fed
true.
up. Like I said earlier, if somebody said
You're
something about
better.
Sheila not being a woman, I'll square up. Like, well, and then the way Morgan just was like, I'm cracking knuckles, we're getting ready. Like, we
listen,
will
No.
square up. Millennials, we do not mess around. We're done. We're
yeah,
just like,
listen,
absolutely done.
we've been,
Absolutely not done.
we have been over this ever since Aaliyah passed away, and also ever since 9/11. We have been over it.
And
Exactly.
the Gen Xers are just going to throw a broomstick in your bicycle spokes while you're riding by. That's all. I do want to mention also too, just obviously, Barbie, and I've gotten to reconnect with Claire, and especially at this time, Hurricane Evie, who is having some significant medical issues, who is our hearts, our hearts go out, and send up vibes, prayers, um, candles, whatever for healing. And just everybody who's been a part of the show, everybody who's listened to the show, everybody except for GCPR. We
Mm.
like we love y'all, not them. We love y'all. Um, but yeah, I think now would be the perfect point for us to. I don't know if like we need final thoughts because we've all just sit here and purged
I feel like we
ourselves.
just did those.
Yeah, but I will say, um, just as in closing us out here, we didn't come together to record this today, but this was medicine for my soul, and I want to wish everybody in the Hurricane family a a very very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Yule, Happy holidays of all sorts. Um, Spread more love and fuck Trump. Um, you know, let's rock it out in 2026. Next week, come here to watch us all revert back into our childhoods with Lamb Chop and Mallory Lewis here. Uh, Honestly, I've watched the show back a couple of times, and it is something to behold. And Sasha will literally cry the whole entire time. Yes,
Don't watch it. Nobody watch it.
yes. Sim too, but Sim's just sitting there like, I'm not crying. I'm not crying.
No, I am like full
Like,
volley.
just
But your makeup stayed fabulous.
Right.
it
See, I'm an
stayed
ugly
on.
crier. I can't afford to do that. I'm an ugly crier, so I gotta keep it in.
It stayed on. What the fuck? And then, yeah, then stay tuned on into the new year. We're gonna meet bands like Noxie. Try anyway. I'll be talking to family members. There's gonna be just so much going on next year, and I can't wait to announce. People that we're gonna book and that we're gonna talk to. But the most important people that we will ever talk to are those that are in this room and around it, and the people we've talked about today. So, and you, the listeners, the ones who pull us up on Spotify, the ones who follow us on YouTube, the ones who I don't know are listening until somebody tells me that they're listening, or that they've sneaked around and become my Facebook friend or whatever. Y'all are the reason for it too. So, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the Hurricane Girls, and for Hurricane Alia, Hurricane Hillary, Hurricane Sasha, Hurricane Morgan, Hurricane Sim, Hurricane Sam, Hurricane Abby, Hurricane Evie, Hurricane Barbie, Hurricane Claire. God, I'm leaving Hurricane Alicia. I'm leaving names out left and right, but from all of us at Hurricane Girls, chin up, Tits out, ladies. Have a happy new year.